Welcome to A&M Reviews. I'm Skybear, and I'm here with my buddy Sal. What's up, Sal?
Not much.
And keep in mind, before we get into this, there will be spoilers up ahead, so watch out for those.
You've been warned.
So, what are we talking about today, Sal?
We're talking about Thor, Ragnarok.
Alright, and what did you think about it?
Okay, first, let me tell you off the bat, I went to see it not by myself. I went with my sister and my niece. I enjoyed it in the aspect of a family movie. It's comical, but it's too comical. So I gave it a solid 8 out of 10. I'll tell you later why I picked at it, but I didn't really show it on my grading because I just said it's an enjoyable movie.
Yeah, no, I agree. I felt like this was definitely a more family-friendly Marvel movie. And yeah, nah, I'm not really down with that. And, I agreed, like, some of the jokes that were in there were, pretty solid. And, the humor definitely was, like, a major factor, or at least it felt like it with this movie. But, like, overall, as a film, I just thought it was alright. Like, yeah, it was good. But, I felt like they took a more DC approach where they just wanted cool-looking moments and cool action. And that was it.
Yes, I agree with that, totally.
Although, to be fair, when fucking Led Zeppelin starts playing, that was, like, fucking amazing to me. I was just like, yes, all of this.
Those two songs, God, I noticed older people, enjoy that a lot.
What are you trying to say, Sal?
No, I'm just saying, because, like, kids nowadays, like, younger kids don't really know that music, and they're like, oh, that's just a mom's song or dad's song they play kind of thing. But you saw them, like, tapping along with the music, and I caught myself doing the same thing. I'm like, oh yeah, this is getting ready for the battle scene. Yeah. But little kids just wanted to go see it because of the jokes and the humor and stuff like that. And yeah, because Hulk smashed people around,
Gotta say, though, Hulk was definitely the best part of this whole movie for me. Like, every scene that had Hulk in it was the best part of the film.
Yes, and here's the other thing that I kind of felt is that Hulk lacked a movie for himself. Because I feel that there's a chapter missing when he left New York. I mean, the Earth in the spaceship, and he arrived to that planet. There's a missing chunk that could possibly be a good standalone movie about Hulk.
Or at least, like, a decent amount of flashback time.
Yeah, because, I mean, they do touch upon it, like, oh, let's go the ship, check the logs. Black Widow telling him, hey, turn the ship around. We're kind of losing you, and it goes off. So I'm like, that could have basically been either a standalone movie or, like you said, a flashback. I mean, it's something you want to see as a fan of the Hulk, but would it provide any more information that we already know? The same way this movie doesn't really progress in the storyline. That's how I felt about this movie too. It's like, It was just a filler movie.
Yeah, I agree. This definitely felt like a filler chapter in the Marvel timeline. And also just with the Thor movies, like, you're just like, hang on guys, we gotta give these guys something until Infinity War comes out. Let's just do this.
Yeah. It's like Iron Man 3. It just feels the same way. Like, we just made it because we know you wanted it. Here it is. Doesn't do anything. Oh, by the way, yeah, it's the Mandarin who's not really the Mandarin.
God, that pissed me off so much when they did that.
Yes, it pissed me off too.
I was so upset, Sal.
I was upset for like 2 weeks, so bitched about it all I could.
God, 4 years later, and it's still too soon.
Yeah. Let's talk about some cameos.
Oh yes, so Matt Damon shows up for a little bit.
Yes.
Oh my God, that was. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, all I can think is just Matt Damon.
No, I feel that his cameo overshadowed a little bit of the Stan Lee cameo, which I'm not mad about. I mean, like, I'm cool with it. Stan Lee's been in movies you expected already. It's a given. It's more like a Where's Waldo kind of thing. But when you saw Matt Damon's cameo, it was like, what?
And also Sam Neill playing Odin. That
yes.
I was just like, is that? Well, when I was watching, I was like, is that Sam Neill? And turns out, yep, Sam Neill. I was like, I called it.
Yeah, and then when you see Jeff Goldblum, you're like, oh wait, Jurassic Park? What's going on here? No, it's their first time they worked together since Jurassic Park,
and they don't share any goddamn scenes.
Exactly. So it's like they're in the movie, and I think it's a little foreshadowing because Jurassic Park movie is gonna soon be coming out.
Oh yeah, Jurassic World 2.
Yeah, maybe they did that on purpose or something. A bunch of cameos. I enjoyed them.
Let's mention The Warriors 3. What the fuck, dude? Like, I'm not over it, and I'm upset about it. Just, you have The Warriors 3. We have these awesome supporting characters that are Thor's best fucking friends, and they're just dead like that.
Yes.
Like, I just expected them to have a more, like, honorable or meaningful death than what we had in the movie. Because it just felt like, no one just cared about them.
No, I felt the same way because I'm like, they're warriors. They look forward to a battle. So just for them to be killed that way feels like a cop out to me. Or maybe it was just something with the budget that they couldn't have them on too long. So like, yeah, your character's gonna get killed because of budget.
And what was with the ending, dude? Like, Hela's just. Well, I mean, do you think Hela died?
No.
Like, I'm not sure. Because
I think it's an ongoing battle, because like Ragnarok is supposed to keep going for eternity.
Mm.
Her battle with the fire demon is going to keep raging on for eternity, while Thor is going to be finding another home.
I don't know. I also just thought it was kind of lame, where it's just like, how do I defeat the bad guy? I'm just going to release a bigger bad guy and let them go at it.
Well, I saw it the other way, that it's meant to be that way. Because Thor just said, oh, Asgard, this is Asgard. No, Asgard is the people. It's basically like what other people say, like, oh, America, it's the land. No, America is the people. It's getting through Thor, because Thor is kind of stubborn. And him losing his eye is a kind of a metaphor. It's like he lost an eye but gained another perspective. At the same time, he's kind of taking on the role of Odin. If you follow the comics, he
lost his eye. Like, he's literally filling in the role.
Exactly. And in the comics, they actually paint him the same way. He looks almost like Odin. Even there's an arc, I think it was a recent one. He goes to the past and the future, goes to the past to get his younger self, goes to the future to get his older self to fight a monster or a bad guy. And in the future, he arrives and he's like, oh, it's my father, it's Odin. He's like, no, you idiot, it's me, I'm you. So they kind of touch upon that, like, oh, so Odin is kind of Thor. Like, it's somebody, it's a role that he's going to take on. But
oh yeah, speaking of the foreshadowing with Hulk, like jumping back to Hulk,
yes.
That one line that he mentions where it was like I was locked in the back of a trunk of a car. I was like, hey, I know exactly what you're talking about. Just like, I literally know the comic that's from.
The other thing, the tower, we saw his face, the Hulk's face being built, like the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, and Better Ray Bill's on there.
Yes, but I didn't get the other two characters, so I know they're important somehow, but it's just a little glance that passed through, probably once or twice, so I couldn't really pinpoint who they were. I tried to see if I can find a screenshot or something online, but I couldn't. Hopefully somebody's going to put one up and I can go back to it. But yeah, he was there and I was like, okay, obviously comic book fans will appreciate that because he is in the contest. And other than the contest, let's see, what else can we say about the movie? Oh, the soundtrack, this synthesizer.
I actually wasn't that big of a fan of the soundtrack. I thought it was okay. I just felt like they could have probably done more with the synth soundtrack,
Yeah, but then to me, what it gave me a Stranger Things vibe. I think it's because the Stranger Things right now, it's popular, it just came out, but for this to come out at the same time, I can just link it to it.
Well, it's because everybody's doing the 80s all over again.
Exactly. That's another thing too. Thor, this movie is really 80s oriented, but then insert songs, they were great. Did you hear the Willy Wonka song when he was...
I did hear the Willy Wonka song. I totally got that.
I started like looking at it, turned to my sister, and she looked at me and we're like, it's them having fun, and that's why, again, this is a fun movie just to go watch.
Yeah, like,
but don't expect
just shut your brain off and watch it. Pretty
exactly. Don't go into it
like just watch Thor fight the Hulk. It's fucking cool.
Yes, and the reaction where Loki reacts to the Hulk.
Oh yes, I love that.
That was fun. That was I love that.
Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know. I think overall, I give it like a 6.5 to 7.
Okay, I gave it an 8.
Yeah.
Because my point of view was the family part. But if I was going into it expecting a story, I would probably give it the same rating as you. I would just say wait until it comes out on DVD.
Yeah, or Netflix, just like however you can watch it, But I mean, yeah.
Well, you can't say that soon because I mean Netflix is
Oh, right. There aren't going to be any more. Oh, shit. I forgot
Disney.
about that.
So people out there, if you want to watch your Marvel, your Disney movies, and your Star Wars movies on Netflix, watch it now because next year.
Is it next year?
I think it's next year.
Oh,
Disney's gonna pull their movies from there and start their own streaming service.
Yep. Just
which I'm kind of
another
pissed off
goddamn
about
streaming service to pay for.
Now it's something else I have to pay. Yes. Oh well. Well, let's touch upon the poster. We were talking about it earlier.
Oh yeah, the poster was cool. And
Yes.
like throughout the movie, with the art department and some of the costume design, you could definitely see Jack Kirby kind of stylings throughout there. I really appreciated that.
Yeah, I think for me, Jack Kirby always reminds me of the sci-fi features that he would create, like the world's. Because every time they would go to him and say, "We're going to do this character," he would not just create the character; he would create the environment. He would create his backstory, the planet he used to live on, or the next planet he's going to. Everything from the gadgets and everything, he would just go all out. If that meant for him to stay up like 2 days straight, he would just do it and do the concept art behind him. But yeah, the poster, it was really, I loved it. It was great. The art straight off from Jack Kirby. Well, what did you think about? Okay, for people who are gonna go see it, there's mid-credit scene and one after credit.
Oh yes, we have a mid-credit scene and then an end-credit scene. The end-credit scene, it's not that important. It doesn't add anything or like hint at anything for future Marvel stuff. It's just a funny Jeff Goldblum thing.
I didn't like that one though.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it. I thought I was like, okay, I'm sitting in my seat just for this. Not worth it.
Yeah.
I think they could have reversed them.
The mid-credit scene though, that's the big one.
Yes.
Stay for that one.
Yeah. Let's talk about that one. Okay, so a ship shows up and Skybird, who's in the ship?
Thanos, of course.
Thanos. Why is Thanos there? Because the Infinity War.
Yeah, send that up.
Yeah,
I mean, like, we're pretty sure it's because Loki has the Tesseract. So
yeah,
I mean, it's like a good segue.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Hela goes into the treasure room and looks at the gauntlet, says fake, looks at the Tesseract, like, oh, that's something. That's done. At the end, Thor tells Loki, you should go in there and, start Ragnarok. He goes there and takes a double look. And I'm thinking he pocketed it.
He totally just...
As they're going off, this is the thing that everybody kind of keeps forgetting. Loki has made a deal with Thanos. He made the deal that he's going to get him the stone or get him the Tesseract. He did not deliver it. So now
he just pulls a fucking Yondu. It's like, I'm here to collect, bitches.
Exactly what you just said. So he's going to chicken out and basically say, oh, no. I was meaning to go see you. Here it is. Let me go, but you get to keep my brother. I think that's how they're going to start off Infinity War. Thor's going to be captured again.
Yeah. But I mean, who knows?
Well, if you think about it, Thor and Hulk is going to be captured by Thanos, which kind of works.
Which would put two of like the biggest players out of the game already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that way, the battle is skewed to Thanos' favor. And then at the end...
Well, I mean, if you have the Infinity Gauntlet, then, favor doesn't matter. It's just like, fuck your favor.
On top of that, once you have all the Avengers assembled, that's supposed to be like, oh, this trumps everything. Because we have family power. Yay. I could see it going that way. But yeah, I was excited for the message. Thor is going to return 2018.
Well, I mean, of course he's going to come back. He has to. It's in his contract.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm excited because we already got a date that for the movie. So it's like, yes.
So that's it for the Thor Ragnarok review. Catch us next time when we check out Murder on the Orient Express. I'm so stoked for that one, dude. Just for the mustache alone.
Yes, killer mustache.
And social media is in the description, and hit us up if you have any questions.
And remember, keep watching movies.